Hello, my young grasshoppers. Today, we are going to be reviewing for our 7.1 power assignment. So what I need you to do here, first, before we take the power assignment, is I need everyone to make sure you get out a piece of paper. Probably be a good idea right now to go ahead and get a calculator. Remember, because for the power assignment, you will not be able to use your cell phones for a calculator. You got to use a regular calculator. So it'd be a good idea to go ahead and get those right now. And so please pause the video and make sure everyone has a piece of paper out. All right, we're going to do a few sets of review here. Okay, here is the first set. Okay, this is all multiplication problems. So just a quick reminder before you get going. Okay, if I multiply same bases, I am allowed to add the exponents. That's the rule that we're going to be using here. Don't forget to take care of any negative exponents that are in your solutions or in your simplified answer, okay, at the end. Somebody please pause the video and give the students 6 minutes to complete these 4 problems. Let's take a look here at number 1. For number 1 right here. First, remember we start with the numbers. So I have my numbers, 4 and 2. Okay, they're just regular numbers, just multiply them. So 4 times 2, that's 8. Wham. Now, my b's, that is the only base of b. Remember, that is b to the first, but I don't really have to do much with it. It's the only one there, it's just b. Okay, leave it alone. Now, I do have my a's being multiplied. Okay, remember, if I'm multiplying same bases, I'm allowed to add the exponents. So 4 plus 3 is 7, and that would be my answer. Okay? For number 2, start with the numbers. 3 times 4. Well, 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, remember, start with that part. Remember, it's just multiplication. Don't you go crazy and misapply your rules. Okay, so those are done. Now my x, that is the only x, but it is a negative exponent. So reminder, okay, this negative exponent, I can't leave it like that. So in order to fix it, that means I'm going to put it on the bottom. Okay, and make sure you make it a positive exponent. Very common mistake on the power assignment is for us to forget to make that a positive 3 as the exponent. The y's are multiplied, okay, so I'm going to add those 2 exponents. Negative 2 plus 3. That would be positive 1, so I'd have y to the first on the top. Number 3. So I got to find my bases and our numbers first. 3 and 2. So 3 times 2, there's 6. Oh, yeah. My x's. All my x's live in Texas. We got x's being multiplied. We have to add all those exponents. So I have 2 plus negative 2 plus 4. Okay, so 2 plus negative 2 is 0. 0 plus 4 is 4. So I got x to the 4th. And then I move on to my y's. Okay, the y's, they're being multiplied. We're going to add the exponent. So I have 2 plus negative 4. Now 2 plus negative 4 is negative 2. So I need to make sure that I put that on the bottom. Okay? And that would be my final answer. Okay? Now the last one, you will have a problem like this on your power assignment, is with scientific notation. Now reminder, we got to make sure we multiply that out first. Okay? Got to multiply that out first. So we got the numbers. 7.03 times 1.5. And that's going to give me 10.545. That's a number in front. Now, my base 10s are being multiplied. I'm allowed to add their exponents. 8 plus 9 is 17. But, unfortunately, this number makes that so it is not in scientific notation. Okay, it's too big. It's a big number. So I have to fix it. Remember, big numbers get positive exponents. So I'm going to move this one spot. Oh, look at me. I used green. Oh, my Lord. Mr. Alone, you said you wouldn't use green, and you did. Oh, there. It's blue now. Does that make you happy? can't believe I did that. Add, I moved it one spot, I add an exponent. So I would get 1.0545 times 10 raised to the 18th power. And that would be my final answer in scientific notation. Okay? All right, let's do a set of division. Reminder for division, when I'm dividing same basis, I need to subtract the exponents. Please make sure you're writing down your subtractions. That way you get them right. So please pause the video and give the students 6 minutes to complete these 4 problems. Let's take a look at the first one. Now, number 1, start off with the fraction. 2/3. 2/3 cannot be simplified, so I still have 2/3. Okay, it's still part of my answer. The u's are being divided, so I need to subtract. I got -1 minus -3. Well, minus a negative turns into plus, so I end up with u squared. Remember, when we do division, our result goes on top as long as it's positive. Okay? And now I have this issue here is I have this v. Okay? The v has nothing on the top with it, and it has a positive exponent. Leave it alone. Leave it where it's at. It has a positive exponent. You didn't do any division with it. You don't mess with it. Okay? Number 2, start with my fraction. So we got 4/4. Well, 4/4, 4 divided by 4 is 1. So that's gone. That's 1. I don't need to write 1 down. Okay? A's are being divided. I have got to make sure I correctly subtract these exponents. The subtraction problem is 4 minus -4. Okay? 4 minus -4 becomes 4 plus 4, so I would end up with a to the 8th power. The b's need to make sure I do the correct subtraction problem. It is 3 minus 3. Well, 3 minus 3 is 0. And anything raised to 0 power equals 1. Okay? There's my answer. Number 3. Start with the fraction. 3/2. Cannot simplify 3/2, so I just write 3/2. The x's are being divided. The x's are being divided. So I need to subtract their exponents. It's -1 minus 3. Well, -1 minus 3 is -4. So I have a negative exponent. Therefore, I got to put x to the 4th on the bottom. And that would be my final answer. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at the scientific notation problem. Okay. Remember, in scientific notation, we don't need fractions. We need decimals. Okay? Unless it divides perfectly, we need decimals. So I'm going to start first with the numbers in front. 7 divided by 8. 7 divided by 8 is 0.875. Okay, so I got that number. Now my base 10s are being divided. So I need to subtract their exponents. That'd be 9 minus 3. Well, 9 minus 3 is 6. And then remember, just like with the multiplication one, I've got to check this. Oh, there I go. Oh, using green again. There you go, blue. Hopefully that makes you guys much, much happier. Okay, now, I think you guys told me not to use red too. Tough luck. Now, from here, this number is not between 1 and 10. It is too little. It's an itty-bitty number. Remember, itty-bitty numbers get negative exponents. So I have to move my decimal one spot, so I have to subtract 1. I got to put one itty-bitty number on there. So my final answer is 8.75 times 10 to the 5th power. Okay? And that would be my final answer. All right? Now, do need everyone to clear their desks with the exception of a writing utensil and a calculator. Remember, your headphones have to be out of your ears. You need to make sure that your desk is cleared of your cell phone. Okay, let's not do any of that and make this more difficult than it has to be on yourselves. Okay, just a reminder: once you are finished with the power assignment, you are going to need to hand it into the sub. Okay, once you hand it into the sub, you need to get your review worksheet. Okay, that is on solving equations, and you need to work on that. The expectation is that you get that done. Okay, I put the answers on there for you, so you have all the solutions. Okay, if you're not getting the right answer, you need to ask questions. Okay, so let's make sure we're doing that. These are things that we have to brush up on because we cannot forget our basic rules of solving when you leave here at the end of the year. Okay, so hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Okay, enjoy yourself. Please make sure you focus in and pass this power assignment first. All right, you guys have a great day. Okay, focus in and get this done. Bye.